Hey guys, Oak Tree, how you doing, man? Linux, Trevor, 8-bit, Nero. Yeah, this is we're giving it another try here. So far, upload doesn't seem to be tanking off, which is a far cry from where we were at earlier. Yes, this is a crazy new career. This is the mod list is not up to date by any means. This is a brand new little deal that we're trying out here. So far, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So far, upload seems to be holding out. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully it the powers that be will allow upload. What's up, Zantatzu? Totally butchering that, I'm sure. Yeah, so good to see you guys. Happy Friday, No. It's good to see you, No. No. What is this now? No, I didn't delete any other save files. The RSS save and interstellar saves are still alive and well. This is just something new that we're trying. Mainly because it's been a long time since we have tried anything career related, right? If you look at our tech tree here, this is basically like SETI meets you know, Interstellar meets a whole bunch of awesome part mods and revamp mods and contract packs and this, that, and the other. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I mean, right now we're at 45, the 45 tech nodes, right? We then come out to the 90s. These are all 90 apiece. We haven't even unlocked our first manned capsule yet, which is here at 45 here, right? These up here, these are 300 apiece. These are 550 science apiece. These are 1,000 science apiece. These are 1,500 science apiece. These are 2,250 science apiece, 4,000 science apiece, and 10,000 science apiece. So it's a pretty ambitious tech tree overall. Looks like there are a couple things missing here. It's Zantatsu. We'll just call you Zan. Zan sounds better. Oh man, that's great. Zan the man. Zan the man. So I think we've gotten three. We took these two really easy contracts, easy money. And by easy money, we got to test the swivel engine and hammer at launch site. And this is really easy to do. So all we got to do here is, let's see here. We'll go right to the engines tab, and if we look for the hammer, right there's the hammer. We can actually drain all of the solid fuel out of it. We can actually scale this down because it doesn't need to be big. We're not even leaving the launch pad with this. Tengu, how you doing, man? And Warhound Gamer, it's good to see ya. I'm so happy that the upload isn't tanking right now. That is such a far cry from where we were at earlier. Okay, and then we also need the swivel. We can actually put that guy right up on top here. Go ahead and scale that down. And then maybe what, just a launch clamp, perhaps? There's a bunch of new parts in here. I don't even know what half these parts do. This is, go ahead and just bring that down here. And do a little bit of that action. And it really is going to be that easy to get both of these contracts completed, so why not? You get notifications with that Android app, do you? So we're going to go ahead and just fire these. These are both of these contracts just need to be tested at the launch site, right? We're landed at Kerbin with both of these, so let's go ahead and just stage them, right? Done and done. 4,300 funds, 1 science, 1 reputation. 4,500 funds, 1 science, 1 reputation. Easy money right there, fellas. Let's recover. Yeah, this is Vens. This is, there's a whole bunch of new part mods that I haven't even played with as of yet, so that's pretty cool. Now we do have Capcom, which allows us to look at and take contracts from basically from anywhere, right? We can do this on the go if we'd like. So let's see here. We need to get a satellite in specific orbit of Kerbin. That might not be a bad way to go. Why don't we go ahead and take that? Orbit around Kerbin. Let's see here. Does that have to be? It says stay in this orbit for 40 minutes. Does this have to be a manned flight, I wonder? So the mod list at OzzyInSpace.com isn't actually updated. This is just brand new. This isn't something I even had the chance to make a mod list for, but the mod list is quite long. In fact, I'll go ahead and just read it off to you guys real quick so you have an idea. There's filter extensions, filter configs, toolbar, adjustable landing gear, ambient light, animated decouplers, Asteroid Day, Baja SP, whatever that is, Capcom, Community Resource Pack, Community Tech Tree, Contract Configurator, Contract Packs, excuse me, Contract Window, Crew Manifest, Crossfeed Enabler, Crowdsource Science, Custom Barn Kit, Distant Object Enhancement, D-Magic, Docking Port Sounds, Engine Light EVA Manager, Ferrum Aerospace Research, Firespit, Freedom Techs, Fuse Box, Graphics Monitor, the Graphic Usage Monitor, Hakari, I think, is that how you say that? Heat Management, Interstellar Fuel Switch, we got Clamps Be Gone, the Jar Dev, whatever that is, Kerbal Attachment System, Cache Crop, Kerbal Engineer, Kerbal Joint Reinforcement Inventory System. We have Oak Tree's KSI mod, which is the Placement Services dealio. The Kerbal Add-on Checker, KW Rocketry with Community Fixes, Lights Out, Main Sailor Mark III Mini Expansion, Modular Flight Integrator Nav HUD, Near Future Construction Electrical Prompts, Propulsion, Solar, and Spacecraft, Planet Shine, Procedural Fairings, Fairings for Everything, Procedural Parts, Quick Search, RCS Sounds, Real Plume, we'll call it Real Plum, Plum sounds better, US Rockets, ScanSat, SETI Contracts, and Tech Tree, Ship Manifest, Smokescreen, Solar Sail Navigator, Solver Engine, Space Y, Stage Recovery, Station Parts Expansion, Stock Bug Fix Modules, Stock Clamshell Fairings, Stretchy something Textures, Surface Lights, Take Command, Texture Replacer, of course, Tenacious Tools, Trajectories, Trigger Tech, which is the Alarm Clock dealio, Tweakable Everything, of course, Tweak Scale, Universal Storage, Ven Stock Revamp, Warp Plugin, of course there's Kerbal Interstellar Extended, Water Sounds and Wheel of Sounds, along with Module Manager 2.6.8. Man. What's up, the golden thing? How you doing, sir? So the mod list isn't updated, and the reason is because this is brand new, and I haven't. It's just not a thing. It's just not a thing yet, right? Which is fine. We're not going to take these tourist contracts yet. Science data from space around Kerbin. We could actually go ahead and grab that one. That seems easy enough. And we got room for what? One more? I think we have a total of 3 max here. We have 2 that are active. And we could do orbit and recovery. I want you to launch a probe into orbit around Kerbin and then land it back on Kerbin. So let's go ahead and do that. We could actually go ahead and recover a probe. That would be kind of cool, huh? Perhaps, or just maybe orbit. I want you to achieve orbit around Kerbin and stay in this orbit for 40 minutes. That almost seems a bit better. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take that one. Hey yo, how did the base get that way? What do you mean? This is just a this is a dumbed down Space Center complex, right? This is this is a brand new career mode, right? So if we go ahead and look at maybe getting a probe into orbit, that would be idealio, right? The idealio. How's everyone doing, by the way? Happy Friday night. I realize it's pretty late for me, but I almost gave up for today, to be honest. So what we got to do here is transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbin. Let's see here. It looks like we just need to orbit around Kerbin too, so should be good to go with those two things. Yeah, this is a new career mode. Again, you know, interesting. These radial ones, these weigh a bit more, but started using remote tech too. Yeah, I tried remote tech, but I gotta tell you, I was not happy when I was clearly having all the necessary equipment, but yet losing connection, even though the tracking station was right here, losing connection on the ground. So, that was very frustrating to me. Did I find out what the problem was? No, I just know that it's working now, so we're gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it. These are a bit cheaper, but I don't know if I should actually go with this or not. This does weigh a bit more as far as reaction goes. This is a radial, this part, by the way, this is a radial reaction wheel type thing, right? It's a little control module. What's up, Emerald? How you doing, man? It's good to see ya. Oh, looks like we got a bunch of truck and car parts. We could actually build ourselves a little vehicle if we wanted to. Here is the Junior. Go ahead and bring that guy along for the ride. Now, do we even have parachutes? Radial parachutes, I wonder? No, we do not. Procedural battery. You know, I think I might just go with we want to recover. No, we don't. Actually, we don't have to recover this one. That's right. This guy can actually stay in orbit. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah. Now I would use the universal storage stuff, but we're still limited by the number of parts and all that we can have. This core has a reaction wheel built in. It gives us 0.3, but it also has a science experiment on board that allows us to do telemetry. So this is quite the overhaul, really. Quite the overhaul. Let's see here. We might need a reaction wheel here, but I guess I don't really know what to expect with that. Do. Go ahead and put a barometer there and a thermometer here. put that guy up there, perhaps. Do 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 do. Actually, I wonder if we could just recover this thing to begin with. Because if we did... Actually, I think I may have already gotten the science from this thing. Now that I think about it. No sense of bringing that along. So, apartment search went well. I did submit the application for it. We'll see what happens. I also have a standing offer from a good friend of mine. And I may end up going that route. It would be a little less expensive overall. Well, again, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's nice to have that offer, though, I'll tell you that. So we'll see. We definitely have options. Internet is going to happen one way or another. It's going to happen one way or another. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and use these guys, and maybe stick an antenna. Perhaps maybe right there. You lost the bones? No. No. Not the bones. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have messed around with the SETI stuff at all, but no, I'm sorry, Emerald, we can't do that. And the nice thing is that all these mods, like, that's a lot of mods, right? And the memory impact here is very minimal. As you can see, we're only using 2.5 gigs of memory right now, which is nice. Nice. Let's go ahead and look at fuel tanks. Boy, oh boy, we need like some type of adapter. Some type of an adapter to make that look better. But then that's also using additional parts too. What's up, Ferrix? How you doing, man? Yeah, binds? That's funny. So if we get the transmit recover thing, I wonder if that... Obviously it would be more intuitive to bring this home. Is this going to be a test rocket? We are testing some stuff, right? That's for sure. Looks like these are radio lights. wouldn't be a bad route to go. Just tuck them all the way in, since it doesn't seem to matter. Do I have any fairings yet? Yes, we do. We do have fairings. Welcome back, Trevor. Welcome back, sir. We do have... Oh, we have the basic jet engine now, too, so we could make ourselves a legit aircraft, right? Now, this is the lowest thrust engine we have right now. Do. And I don't know if this thing is even going to survive re-entry, but we'll try. We'll try to bring it back. Actually, no, we won't. Yes, we will. No, we won't. Yes, we will. Yeah, you have this rotation feature here that you can use, which is nice. Which is nice. So we do, like I said, we do have fairings. But we got, oh, that's what we got to add batteries. That's right, we need batteries. These are 400 charge a piece. That's 1,000. We could get away with 1,000, and that would save us an additional part. That wouldn't be so bad. That wouldn't be so bad. Of course, we could go with a procedural battery. Should try to make a plane that can break the atmosphere later. We might be able to do that. Might be able to do that. And we could totally go with something like this instead. These textures, man, these textures are sweet. What does that give us? 2,000 electric charge? What's the cost on that? It's 1,000. Pridnear, it's about what? That's 880. We'll go with the standard battery. It's just cheaper. Well, I guess if you look for the amount of battery, it's not, but we don't need much. We don't need much in terms of that. In fact, we could go with just the smaller one, but I want to make sure we have more than enough. Yeah, CCAN, that's what I used for this one. You know, I'm a huge advocate for managing your own mods, stuff like that, but to be honest, CCAN made this entirely way too easy, with a couple of minor tweaks from myself, of course, right? Excuse me. Yeah, it's this is definitely a CCAN build all the way. Yeah. So what are we at here? We're at 18 out of 30 possible parts. If we use the fairing, see, these are supposed to be Is this the animated one? No? Stack separator. Yes, you can. Yeah, and like I said, I'm a huge advocate for knowing how to how how to manage your own mods, and you know, it's a great tool to have. Um, but this, you know, if you're doing just a collective mashup like I am, to make things really cool and really interesting and challenging all at the same time, this was very easy. It's literally just checking the box. Do I know how to get rid of random fake messages that pop up so you have a virus? Did you go to that web page? Did you go to that web page? Did you click on the thing that you shouldn't have clicked on? Here we go. Linux, thank you for the link there, guys. There's a link for Mr. Oak Tree. Oak Tree in the house. How you doing, man? It's good to see you, buddy. It really is, man. Oak Tree is awesome, guys. If you're not following Oak Tree. And Elite Trooper, how you doing, Elite Trooper? Inaman, it's good to see you, sir. You guys are always awesome, man. You guys are always so awesome. Now, if we go with, what is this? This guy might actually be, what is that, 150? Now, we had way more fuel than we needed before. If we go with the swivel, this costs more. This costs more up front, but we get more stuff. No, this is not hip chat. Yeah, Oak Tree's been kind of like a little reprieve from KSP lately. I think primarily because in order to get into anything serious, you know, I mean, I guess hesitating to get into anything serious with the fact that 1.1 is on the horizon. You know, you keep running into that, you know, hitting the memory wall error, not error, but the memory wall issue, right? Of course, with that, if you keep hitting that, why, you know, and 1.1's right around the corner, why dive in, right? Why buy new when slightly used will do? And that's really, I mean, I'm all about, I mean, and that's the thing too, is that once 1.1 hits, I mean, I'm gonna have to seriously look at, you know, the Interstellar save, the RSS save. We'll probably be looking at starting anew with those, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. Looks like we finally got a fairing. I'm so excited for this fairing, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Now, with these animated decouplers that I'm supposed to be able to use, I think the thing was that it said I needed to put it into like an action group. I can't imagine. No, it's not. That can't be right. Yeah, I use HipChat at work too. So I think this guy is going to get us to where we need to be. Does this have any specifics about orbiting Kerbin? No, it just says orbit. Orbit Kerbin for 40 minutes. And transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbin. So that's what we're going to try to do. Last time I had an entire extra tank on this thing, and this was way more. Actually, this turned out to be just about right. Let's see here. 117 off the pad. That's definitely not going to do it. We need. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 135, 243. Actually, that's perfect. 120 off the pad. Bam. I like that. I like that a lot. What are we at? 17.6 out of 18 possible. That's not good, though. if we go with a smaller tank here? It's still too... should be okay there. I hope. That brings us down to 14. And then if we go... just use one of these. So that only gives us room for 3. Seriously? Oh man, we need more parts. We gotta beef up our vehicle assembly building. So if we need, what if we could just get away with 3 here? It's our part max right there. $22, 20.3. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we have, what do we have? We got 1,200 units of electric charge. We're good there. Okay. Have I tried Universe Sandbox 2? Yes. Yes, I have. I do have Universe Sandbox 2, and it looks gorgeous. There's a lot of cool stuff in it, but there's just no objective, right? Like, I'm all about creating my own objectives. Clearly, we do that a lot in Kerbal Space Program, but I don't know. Maybe I just haven't played around with it enough. But there just doesn't seem like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's cool, like it looks gorgeous. It absolutely is gorgeous, no doubt about it. But you know, I don't know. And we'll call this the FRP, the first returned probe. Hopefully, anyway. Let's see here. So we're gonna fire the engine, release the clamp, ditch the fairing. We'll end up staging, decoupling, firing, and parachuting. Alright, sounds good. Sounds like a good time. Alright, so here comes our... Thanks for your review. Yeah. Well, I did do Universe Sandbox 2 when we did the 24-hour stream. Oh, look at that. I love how even the flagpole is shorter and dumbed down compared to relative to your launch pad. Take on Mars is a good game. Take on Mars is a great game. Take on Mars has a tech tree. It has progression with your space program. It's challenging. It's rewarding. It's cool. It's cool. Take on Mars is cool. So let's F5, I suppose, and throttle up, stability on. 3, 2, 1. I think I can, I think I can. Oh, I think I can, I think I can. There goes the Kerbal X rocket, destined for space and beyond. Leaving from Launch Pad 1 at Kerbal Space Center. little weeble wobble action going on there. Whoa. So far, we seem to be pretty nominal here. Go ahead and burn this stage out completely. I love that sound. I love that sound. Now, because we don't have maneuver nodes unlocked, we are totally flying by the wire here, by hand. What will I wear for Halloween? Interesting question there, Mr. Oak Tree. Interesting question, sir. Now, I believe we've achieved this science before, but we haven't brought it back, so we can actually bring this science back. We actually haven't done any mystery goo. I should have done that on the way up. Let's go ahead and focus, though, on getting ourselves into orbit so we can achieve our contract of orbiting this probe for 40 minutes. Now the trick here is once we get out here to apoapsis, right, we're going to burn along this velocity marker effectively right along the horizon. Now if you see that the velocity marker is getting ahead of you, you basically put your spacecraft towards the brown, right, towards the ground here. If you see that it's getting behind you, then you can start aiming upwards towards the sky, which will bring it back. Basically, you really want to do that. No, I'm not using Science Alert. I don't need Science Alert. I think Science Alert to me just, I don't know, it just isn't my thing. By the way, good to see you, Numbed Voices. Are you a cat? Yes, that is exactly what I am. How did you know? How did you know? You may dress up as Ozzy. Nice. That's funny. So we're going to go ahead and just F5 here right now, right? We still have a good amount of our electric charge, which I don't fear will be hindering us at all. In fact, we could probably go ahead and give ourselves some illumination. And this is just your basic probe, right? Pops the Weasel, how you doing, sir? It's good to see you, man. It is good to see you. So we're going to go ahead and wait until we get a little bit closer here. We don't even have a time. Well, I guess we do because we have our Kerbal Engineer stuff installed here, but normally, right now, we wouldn't even have this ability to see how far away we are from this. This is just using half thrust, really. And we are in orbit with loads of fuel to spare. So we'll go ahead and just get this science. We're gonna try to bring this science home Um, the microgravity has greatly affected the growth of crystalline structures. Yes, it has. Pressure data, oh, of course. Yeah, I was kind of afraid that might happen. Mystery goo, how about you? We'll go ahead and keep that data. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It also appears to have become brittle. Mr. Porter in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Porter, how you doing, sir? There's a link for Mr. Porter, guys. Make sure you're following Mr. Porter. Make sure you're following Oak Tree. Make sure you're following everybody. Everybody follow everybody. Now, what we can do is use these science experiments once we deorbit, right? You did your second Apollo-style landing today. Nice. Dude. You posted a bunch of pictures on your Steam wall. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Do-do-do. Nah, you guys are all the man. I'm just here to hang out, man. You guys are the ones that make it all happen. I just hang out. Straight up, man. You guys are the ones that make it happen. I'm just here. You know what I mean? I just play a game, that's all. Let's go ahead and we'll just time accelerate here for a bit. Yes, I know, stage recovery hates me. I keep forgetting we have stage recovery. Actually, I lied. I don't forget that we have stage recovery. It just doesn't matter yet because we don't have the parts to strap around any you don't even have radial parachutes, so it's not like it would really matter at this point. We want to orbit for 40 minutes is what this thing said, so we'll wait for the clock here to get to 40, probably 45 minutes or something. I'm guessing it took us about that long to get up here to achieve orbit. Maybe 3.5. And survey says, there we go, 46 minutes. It took us 6 minutes to get there. 62,000 funds, 15 science, and 75 reputation. Dude, that's awesome. And what about that other? Oh, that other one was to transmit or recover scientific data, right? That was the other one. Now, because it would be nice, I don't know if I dare take the chance. I don't know if we dare try to re-enter with this thing. That was the initial intention. Well, let's give her a go and see what happens. I'm curious, because 18 science would be a lot nicer than 5.4. Let's F5 just to be safe. Mr. Matt, how you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? It's good to see you. Now we do have trajectories installed. I don't know that because of our current tech level, yeah, we can't actually see where that is going to take us. But either way, we should be able to land here. Either way. So that should be pretty good. Right about theirs. Now we do have a parachute. This is, ooh, we'll probably get that up to here. I want to make sure we open that a little bit higher. A little bit higher up, just to be safe. 14. And we have fuel, so we can actually slow ourselves down here. F5 for safety. Actually, we're not going to have 5 here. Just in case this turns out to be a bad idea. What I do want to do, though, is get more science coming into the atmosphere, because we haven't gotten upper atmosphere goo yet. Mystery goo, how about you? But this will be nice for recovering. Let's see here, we got another 16 science, sweet, potentially. Of course, we've gotten that already, and I think we've gotten this. We can get seismic activity once we We'll actually go ahead and we'll just record. Must be landed, of course. Of course. What's up, Pap? How you doing, man? This tape recorder thing, this is for Kerbal Engineer. Right now, because of our current tech level, we wouldn't actually be able to see what our time to apoapsis and periapsis is, all this other information. Whew. Excuse me there. Oh man, get something in my throat here. Yeah, so Kerbal Engineer allows us to see that. Now we did have to pay to put these parts on the spacecraft, and they did cost us 2 of those valuable 18-part limit. But I think it's worthwhile because it's invaluable information to have, really. There's Jewel. What do you know? Go ahead and use this fuel to slow us down here. Now we are in surface mode. Go ahead and save the last bit of fuel there for emergency slowdown if we need it, just in case. Suppose we can turn ambient light back down a little bit here. And that's it for the fuel. Here's hoping. Here's hoping, baby. And the last probe survived quite nicely. By mistake, of course. We thought it was going to burn up, but it actually survived quite nicely. Still upper atmosphere. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's still upper. There we go. Highlands. Grasslands. Oh, grasslands. Nice. Go ahead and keep that data. Oh, we can actually do telemetry. I forgot about telemetry. I bet you we could have done that in space too, now that I think about it. While flying at Kerbin. Yeah, we'll keep that data for sure. For sure. Okay. And parachute. Oh, that's right. Do we have real chute installed? Is that the deal? Let's just go for it. This thing's got 5 spare chutes apparently. Whatever that is. Well, I mean, I know what that is, but hopefully this slows us down enough. Hanging by a thread. All that science. We're sciencing our science. Does that bring us up to 210,000 funds? Once we recover this, then that'll complete this contract. So that will be what? I guess we'll find out. Mr. Pizza, Linux, Pops the Weasel, Paps, Innaman, Gold Thing, all you guys, man, Oak Tree, PJ, the whole 9, man, the whole gang. The whole gang. You guys are awesome. Straight up happy weekend. Now, interestingly enough, I do work this week.